Hello, everybody. Welcome to the first. Welcome to the first episode of Movie Debates, where we take two movies of which one's better than the other, or usually if it's one movie, if it's good or not. Today, in the left corner, no, in the right corner, in your right corner, crap. In my left, on your right, we have Merciel saying Wonder Woman stinks and Brightburn is great. Then on my right, on your left, we have Matthew, who says Wonder Woman great. I'm having a stroke. Where Wonder Woman is great and Brightburn stinks.
Can you become the new moderator, please?
All right. All right, Merciel, state your case in 10 words.
10 words.
Brightburn is better than Wonder Woman.
Haha.
DC
Sucked.
comic movie.
All right, Matthew, state your case in 10 words.
I would rather go to the doctor than see Brightburn.
Oh. Perfect.
Wow. All right, so we're going to start with Merciel and giving his case on why Wonder Woman isn't a good movie first. Then we'll go with Matthew why Brightburn isn't a good movie. Then we'll go why Brightburn's better than Wonder Woman, then why Wonder Woman's better than Brightburn, then reverse it.
Okay. The reason I think Wonder Woman is...
You gotta get intense. This is a fight. Fight with your words.
The reason I don't like... No, I can't. The reason I don't think Wonder Woman is as good as Brightburn is because I feel that Wonder Woman was a knockoff. I know I've been told that Wonder Woman, the script, the movie, the whole idea was thought of years ago, but it felt like a knockoff from Captain America, the First Avenger. Not just the whole Nazi thing, but like how it played out, the whole plane thing at the end. What else? Man, I haven't seen it in a while.
You must really hate that movie. You haven't seen it in a while.
Yeah, I tried watching it again.
I mean, in all honesty, he
I
isn't
didn't
wrong,
like it.
It is, basically is.
Are you admitting defeat already? The video just started.
I won.
Oh my gosh, Merciel just won, guys.
By agreeing that the plot is kind of taken from Captain America First Avenger.
Did you have anything else?
And
got 30
because
more
of that,
seconds.
they was able to just scrap the script and start over, but I felt like they didn't. It felt like they were just copying. They was in a rush to make the first DC female, other than the old Cap, but the first DC female.
We don't talk about that movie.
Superhero. Yeah, she was an anti-hero. So it just felt rushed. It felt like incomplete. The same thing with Captain Marvel, by the way. But we're not talking about Captain Marvel.
Shots fired!
but yeah,
Captain
that's
Marvel's
my
alright.
reason.
Are you ready?
All right, I'm
20 words.
I'm giving you 50 seconds.
Oh, that's too much.
You're only giving 20 words?
Yeah, that's
Okay,
all I really
go
need.
Go ahead.
For this portion. Alright, you ready?
Yeah.
Brightburn is just a sorry attempt at a knockoff. Well, knockoff. That's actually one word. Of an evil Superman origin story.
15.
Yeah,
That was 15.
Ha ha ha. Hee hee.
Okay. Okay, now I'm going to give you 5 words for that. Can you explain more? Can you explain?
That's good. Basically, if you know anything about
Oh, you
Brightburn,
got 40 seconds.
Okay. So basically what I mean by that is Brightburn is literally just a retread. If you watch any Superman or read any Superman comic, when it goes back to his origin story, it follows it story by story, plot by plot, development by development from the Christopher Reeves. They mention and reference it in the Brandon Routh version of Superman and Superman Returns, and even in the comics. The only difference is instead of a good guy or him becoming good, he ends up turning evil. So it's basically Ultraman from the comics, the crime syndicate of America.
37.
Oh. Hee hee.
All right, you made a good time. All right, those are the arguments. What do you guys think about each other now? That was the wrong way I said it.
The same.
I said it the wrong way.
What was
I
that?
said that the wrong way.
Trick question.
Have you convinced each other is what I meant to say.
Oh no.
Alright, now for your argument on why Brightburn was a good movie. You have, I'll give you 40 seconds, I
Yeah,
guess.
same thing.
Starting now.
Okay. I felt Brightburn was better because movie-wise, it's not comic-wise, but movie-wise, that's the majority of America. It was original. It was different from what we used to in American cinema now. We just see superheroes just flying about, saving people's lives and saving the world. But it was different. The superhero was the bad guy, and I felt that we needed some change. We need some change in American cinema.
Alright, 40 seconds, Matthew.
So basically,
And go! And go.
All right. So what I liked about Wonder Woman is even though there are a lot of complaints about it in terms of story and plot, which I would agree, in terms of how similar it is to Captain America: First Avenger, I actually like the fact that there was more growth and development in terms of characters in the film, and from a writing and directing standpoint, I just found it a lot more entertaining and fun. Where if you actually want to really poke holes in the plot of Brightburn, you can. And on top of that, even though I do agree with what he's saying in terms of it is kind of original and everything, I think it's time that they actually had more of a female superhero stand in the limelight, where they didn't really have it in the past before, minus like, say, Catwoman, which, let's be honest, no one wants.
Wait, let's not bring that up.
You was like, why would you say that?
Would you want to finish what you were going to say?
Yeah, so basically it's just...
I'm going to let you finish. What
So
are you gonna say?
basically now going forward, you'd have a lot more like female-centric superhero movies where you wouldn't in the past, if not for, say, like Wonder Woman.
Oh, okay, that wasn't much of that. It was.
Yeah, no, it's just real quick.
All right. You could, whatever you guys said about each other's movies, you can defend the points that they made or the accusations or whatever they had.
Oh, you mean like
So story, plot point.
fortify, like what we were just saying.
Yes,
basically
so-
defend our position on it.
Yeah, so whatever Merciel
Right.
said bad about Wonder Woman, you gotta try to defend. Whatever he said bad
Oh,
about
okay.
Brightburn, you gotta try to defend. Go!
Wow.
Wait, how long we have?
A minute and a half.
Okay.
Okay. Wonder Woman, I don't like it.
Right, I know I did.
Alright, thank you guys so much for watching the video.
won!
And watch out for gangster.
Yes.
I think the part's like the plot holes you mentioned. What plot holes? What part? Like what other?
What plot holes?
Go. What plot holes?
Oh, okay. So basically, like, there were some issues in the sense that it's not so much plot holes, I guess, than it is pretty much they should have reinforced more of, like, how he's able to communicate with the ship the way he is in the movie, or how it has the connection, because they don't really explain that all that much.
He's an alien.
Yeah, but I mean, they could have, if they really wanted to, I think that was lazy writing on their part, because if they really wanted to, and they had more than enough time to do so, they could have delved a little bit deeper into his backstory, into maybe like an origin type thing.
No.
I mean, this is basically his origin story, but you don't learn anything about him.
That'd be a ripoff of Superman. That'd be too far.
Pretty much,
If
this
they
was
started-
pretty much an outline version of a ripoff of Superman anyway.
No.
The only difference is
That's what I'm saying,
instead of
that'd
him
be
being
going
a
too
hero,
far with
he's a
it.
villain.
That'd be going too far with it.
That's the only difference.
It's obvious.
And then how did the ship, how is it able to control his mind, and who put the words, like the program words, that when the ship communicates with him, that's what sort of triggers him and allows him to
It
start.
was time.
Yeah, but I mean, they don't reinforce that idea. They don't explain it in terms of plot or story. It just happens like out of nowhere.
You don't need to explain it. Just show it.
Well, you said it. They didn't show it either. They didn't show anything other than the symbols and other than him saying some random words.
It's alien tech. What do you mean? How would they explain it? How would you say they should have explained
They should have done something. If you're gonna try to go a route where it's like Superman, continue.
it? Like
where it's
Superman,
like Superman based.
Like that's what I'm saying. It would have been too close to Superman.
It already is too close to Superman. That's
So
one of
why
the main
make it even
complaints
closer?
and nitpicks.
Why
Like
make
if
it even
you're gonna
closer?
go this close to being a Superman story,
You might as
as it
well
is,
go all the way and
exactly.
put an S on his chest as well.
He basically
That's
has a
too
B with
far.
the same symbol.
Dude, that's too far.
It's the same exact like symbol and everything. The only difference is and stuff. And actually
So
has a B, and
so
he
you
even has the
said
same
you should've just
powers.
made
Due
the
to
movie.
respect to the movie, it looked nothing like a B. It looked more like an hourglass. Anyway, continue.
Well, it was a B.
It did, but
It was
like,
a
it was too big. So you say they
So
should've
I
just
think what they
made-
should have done if the ship, if you're gonna try to put that in a story to make it, I guess, better in my opinion, or more entertaining, they should have maybe done something where the ship actually like opened up.
Communicated?
Yeah, like it actually opened up a part of his brain where you start seeing a little bit of like actually how this all came to be and how it sort of like connects to him and everything.
It don't need that.
Yeah, it does.
You know how many movies, alien movies, they
and you know how many bad alien movies there are because they don't do things like
Independence
that.
Day is bad?
Actually, yeah, I do think it's bad.
Okay, that's for a next episode because I'm gonna fight you on that one.
I don't think
Cowboys and aliens, that's bad?
The Predator.
Yeah, I
The
never
Predator?
liked that.
Alien?
Predator and Alien are the only two things I'll basically argue.
But
for.
they
you
don't
said
say the
almost every
backstory
movie.
of those aliens.
Actually, yeah, they do.
On the first
Predator?
Predator movie,
Not on the first one.
the only time you get backstories on the
they-
comics.
Yeah, but the thing is, how do we know they're gonna make a
Exactly.
sequel to this?
It's not a book, it's a movie. They have a short period of time, money as well,
Well,
to explain this.
You could easily have written that in a script if they wanted to.
Matt,
But they didn't.
it
Exactly.
wasn't necessary.
It was
Because
to
you don't
further
have to
explain his
explain-
origin story,
You
to
don't have
further
to
explain how he
where
gained
an
his
alien
abilities,
come from.
or anything else. I'm not talking about where he came from. I'm talking about how like the programming works or anything like
He's
that.
an alien. He's connected to
So
the ship.
he's an alien is your explanation for how everything happened.
No,
in
my-
life.
Yes.
No, I will give you an
It's
explanation.
fiction,
My whole
yes.
thing, I'm just gonna jump in because I just thought about it.
No, Jared. You're the host.
You're a moderator.
Say this.
Say this.
So I'll just say that he was put on Earth, but I would say it was kind of like a thing with the Iron Giant kind of thing, because they never explained how the Iron Giant gets there. But he was there. You could tell like to attack Earth, but he got damaged, and then like kind of like this kid where he had a family and all that. But
Yeah.
then his
He
true
was
purpose was
activated.
beginning to form in the movie. It was what it looked like. That's what I felt like it leaned
He was
towards.
activated by
Yeah, but
the
I
ship.
felt they could have given more characterization, more depth. They could have done a lot more than they did. They basically went the straightforward, almost generic route.
Yeah, like John Wick.
Dude,
Exactly.
Every movie where a baby comes into a pod, crash lands into a pod on Earth, they always do the backstory.
Exactly.
Dragon Ball Z, they do the backstory.
Yeah,
Superman, they do the backstory. Who else?
like almost every single one of them has done like a
Megamind.
backstory.
Megamind. Yeah, Megamind. Dude, you don't have to explain where aliens come from. It's obvious where they come from. They come from space.
Yeah, but like
His
what
backstory,
planet, what solar
we
system?
don't need that.
Why did he originally come to Earth? What was the
that
purpose
movie
behind
is
it?
the origin story.
There's
how
like
he became
there are
Brightburn.
literally trillions of
Brightburn.
questions that I have after watching this movie than I went going into it. Which a movie isn't supposed to do. It's not supposed to raise that many questions. A good written movie or a well written movie with good plot, good characterization, good development shouldn't, by the end of it,
I
have you
agree.
like wanting almost like 100 more questions than when
I
you went
agree,
into it.
but those questions wasn't that profound to not get the movie. The questions were are they going to continue it? What else are they going to do? What is the possibilities they're going to do? That movie has a lot of potential. The ending, the different creatures, like we left saying, oh, there can be good creatures coming to fight him. There can be bad creatures coming to fight him. They can be like Godzilla. Like they just two beings just fighting each other. It could be like Hancock when two beings come together, they neutralize. They're like kryptonite to each other. We don't know. That's why I like the movie. The possibility it has. What are we doing?
Our outro for the debate.
Alright, thank you guys so much for watching this movie review. We're running out of battery on the camera, so sorry we had to rush this out.
Actually,
Movie
debate.
review.
Movie debate, sorry. A movie debate. If you agree or disagree, or which one movie was better, please leave up your votes in the poll. I'm sorry I'm rushing through this. Thank you guys so much for watching, and watch out for gangsters. Try it again. Thank you guys so much for watching, and watch out for gangsters.
Good night.